Hey everyone, it's Trevor here with another Daclus quality review. This is part of my New Year's resolution to see every movie that comes out in my theater and give a quick little review while sitting in my car on my phone. So today I went and saw Barbershop: The Next Cut. This is the third in the Barbershop series. It is about a barbershop in Chicago, uh, run by Ice Cube's character, and I don't know what the other ones are exactly like, but it's a comedy where it's a dramedy sort of about just life in sort of Chicago, and especially right now, I mean, even in those other ones, I'm guessing, but so it sort of deals with some serious stuff that's going on in our climate right now, specifically in Chicago, everything that's happening there, uh, with gang violence, and it's talking about Black Lives Matter, and it really dives into that, and that's mainly the main sort of stories. I mean, they're having also financial troubles. But yeah, that's the main gist of this movie. I hadn't seen the other two movies before this, but I think I'm gonna have to go back now because I actually really enjoyed this movie. I mean, at the start it was a bit rough, uh, but it really picked up. I don't know why it was rough at the beginning. Maybe it was because I didn't know the characters from the. I should. Maybe if I saw the previous movies, it would have helped the early parts. It was also a different sort of style. The comedy didn't always hit. Some of it did, but some of it wasn't so much hitting at the start. And I, I don't know. It was also a different style because the characters were all it wasn't subtle like sort of they were just debating basically going back and forth between everyone in the barbershop about these topics topics modern topics that people are debating today of like I said financial stuff, race, Black Lives Matter, gangs in Chicago, and what else am I? Oh, sexism. It deals with that as well, and it deals with it from multiple different sides of these characters, what they each think. They all have sort of different opinions, and I think it tackles it really well. It's just at the beginning, it's a bit daunting. I think the way it's not subtle. It just starts off. It's not incredibly like. I mean, it does become sort of part of the story we're following as well, but it's just them sort of debating it. So it's not so much of a movie story. It's just people talking, and it doesn't work incredibly well right away. Excuse me, incredibly well right away, but the movie definitely picks up later on. And I came out of this really enjoying it, and it's really just an uphill climb, even if it's rough at the beginning, which it's not like bad. It's just sort of fine. It was just fine at the beginning, and that's what I thought when partway through the beginning. I was just like, okay, I'm gonna come out of this movie and just say on here, oh, it's fine. It's fine. It's not terrible. It's just a fine movie. But as the movie went on, it just went up and up, and I really came out of it just really enjoying it. I really cared about these characters, and there are a lot of great actors in this. You have Ice Cube, you've got Common, uh, Regina Hall, uh, you've got Nicki Minaj is in it. You have Anthony Anderson, Cedric the Entertainer is in this, and there's even more. And I'm not even JV Smooth, um, and it's they're just all good. I mean, even people that I can't sort of name just off the top of my head, but they're all very good. They all play very distinct and very different characters. None of them are the same. They're all have very different views of like the topics they discuss and very different personalities, very distinct. And I really enjoyed, I mean, I really cared about these characters in the end because even though how they have, you see them having differing opinions, in the end, they all just really come together for the cause because they all care about the neighborhood and the people that live in their neighborhood and just people in general. And I really just I came to really enjoy it, and it got also emotional. I think that's where the movie really picked up. Is I'm gonna say if you're having a hard time at the start, wait till you get to the emotional bits. Wait till the first bit of emotion where it's dealing with Ice Cube and his son, and there's a sort of a basketball scene. Watch that. If you're sort of thinking, oh, it's not for me, then maybe leave. But I think that's the point where it really starts to pick up, and it just goes up from there. So I came away really enjoying this movie. It had some great emotional bits. Um, and it's just really strong. I thought all the actors were great. Even the ones I didn't really know. I didn't know Nicki Minaj for acting in anything else. I guess she was in some other stuff. I heard she was at least in one other movie. She was good. She's probably maybe the weakest point because I don't know if she can do dramatic stuff particularly well. But I think she had some fun comedic bits that were really good. So I just love I really love this cast. I came away just really enjoying each character. Um, and I think there's a character for everyone to sort of connect with because they each have such differing personalities that you can sort of get behind one of the characters at least in some way. Like the character that I probably uh, felt myself in the most was I don't remember the actor's name, but he's on New Girl, and he's very good. I don't watch too many sitcoms regularly, so I can't remember his name, but he was good in that too, and he's very good in this. I felt sort of a kinship, I guess, with him, but it was fun, and I just really I enjoyed it. I very much enjoyed this movie. I recommend it. I recommend checking it out. It's a fun movie, but it also has some serious heart to it, and it takes on some real issues, and it says some good stuff, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. Anyway, thank you for listening to this review. There will be a couple more reviews of what else comes out this weekend, which are The Jungle Book. And before that, though, I will see Criminal. Now, I'm gonna give a quick warning. Is I'm seeing with these probably with some family members, and I don't know if they're gonna want to do the recording thing. So I might not do it right after in my car, but I think either way, I'm probably just gonna sit down in my car later and do it. But I might not do it right away just because I don't know if they're so much into wanting to do that. So we'll see what happens. But thank you everyone for watching. You can subscribe to this channel for more reviews from me, and you can also watch our trailer reactions that we do here. It's not just me, I have a couple friends of mine. We react to trailers and stuff, and so you can check that out. We also have a podcast called Geek Wars Podcast. You can go find that on your favorite podcatcher, subscribe. We talk about the geeky news that comes out each week, mostly comic book movies, but we talk about other things, sci-fi and fantasy. And you can follow us on Twitter at Geek Wars Podcast, and you can find me on Twitter at Daclus. The spelling is in the title of the video. Thank you everyone for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.